Hey everybody, it's Monica from TLCmonica.com. That's Monica with a K. It's very important to me that you remember that there's a K in there. On this channel, you're going to find videos all about teaching ESL online and how to grow your brand so you can walk away from the 9-to-5. On today's video, I almost said channel. On today's video, I'm going to go over some top 5 or 6 tips on feedback. Leaving feedback for the parents and the learning partner. I like the KISS method, which I've heard 2 ways. Keep it simple, stupid, or keep it simple, sweetheart. Pick one. All right. And it really is true. Keep your feedback simple. These parents hopefully read so many different feedbacks. You don't want to bore them. You don't want them to open up and say, "Oh my God, it's like a page." Okay, no. Keep it simple. They want to know the important stuff. They want to know, did my child pay attention? Was my child on time? Were there any IT issues? What does he or she needs to work on? Things like that. And you always want to do the sandwich method. You have good, what they've done good, and then what they need to work on in the middle. Okay? You start with what's good, you put in what they need to work on, and you end it on a positive note. You don't want to leave that sour taste in their mouth at the end, because then they're going to be like, well, let's try another teacher. Okay? So, sandwich method. Address how well, I have notes right here. Address how well they are doing, what a pleasure it is to have them in your class. So I always start off with, it was great to see Sarah today in class. She did so well reading her passages. And then I'll go into what the lesson was, what specifics they were. Usually I just leave it as she did well in, she did great job with. She can practice at home how to, make sentences with the words from and to, okay? Just something simple like that. Whatever the lesson was, she can practice doing this at home. That tells them, okay, this is something that my child needs to work on. Great. And then I'll do another, she did great singing the ABC song. She follows directions very well. She participated very well. And if they didn't, I will say, Keith seemed a little distant or distracted today. If there are any IT issues, I always address that first, because I will say, it was great to see Dean in class today. He participated very well. He was, a few minutes late to class, but we were able to finish all of the slides on time. So if they're late for class, or I will say something like, it was great to see Dean in class. He had some issues with his IT, or he had some issues with IT in the beginning, but we were still able to finish all the slides. Okay, so you want to address that first, and I like to put it out there first so that they, especially if it wasn't on my end, I want them to know right away. Okay, because there's at the bottom where you can push, you can select that there's IT issues and it goes to the learning partner, but I want the parents to know too. I just want to make sure. And then, let the parent know if the child didn't participate. I had one student who was reading a couple of sentences every slide and was doing great, but he was very distracted. He actually had like our version of a comic book in his hand that he kept reading throughout the whole class. So he would answer the questions, like he was annoyed that he had to take class and be taken away from his book. Then he'd go back to reading his book. And then it came to a point where he had to read a paragraph to me. And then he looks at it, "Oh, teacher, I don't know English," and goes back to his book. Really? So, fine. We finished the class, which he ended up speaking English the rest of the time, but okay. So I put that in his feedback. I put that he seemed distracted by the book that he had, and that he didn't want to read English during certain slides, and I gave them the slide numbers so that he could practice that at home. Okay, so you can put that in there and let be direct with the parents. Also, I love to end the feedback with it was a pleasure to teach Kian today. He was a lot of fun, or I'm glad he had so much fun in our class. And I'll do and then I'll direct the last sentence to the student so they feel included. And I'll say something like, Kian, you did such a great job today, 5 stars. I can't wait to see you in our next class. And then sign off, Teacher Monica I, because my name is my sign on is Teacher Monica I. So please let me know if you have any questions or if there's anything else that I can help you with regarding feedback or anything else VIPKid related. I'd be happy to help you. Just shoot me an email and I'm there for you. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.